Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Card Review. So, we're continuing on with our Elemental Hero Marathon. Besides this card, I think we got two more cards to look at. So, we're just going to be moving on with that. So, today we are looking at Mass Change Second. And I'm pretty much just going to give you my opinion on this card. So, this card is a quick play spell card that reads, discard one card. Then target one face-up monster you control that has a level, okay, so no turning Xyz into masked heroes. Send it to the graveyard and special summon one masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as the monster, but with a higher level. The special summon is treated as a special summon with mass change. You can only activate one mass change second per turn. So, when it comes to putting this card in mass hero decks, no, it's a neg one. It's not needed. What you want to mass change is a hero card anyway, so you might as well just run mass change the original one that does not neg you. Well, actually, have the monster on the field, you mass change. Yeah, it actually does neg you. It actually negs you by 1, but it's better than this card negging you by 2, because if you use this card instead of the regular mass change, so if you had a hero on the field, you played this, you discard a card, you change it to your monster, you just use 3 cards to get 1 card, so you neg 2. So, in regular heroes, I don't see it. This before mass charge was announced, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna run 2 mass change and 2 mass change seconds, so I could just make sure that I have enough changes to do well enough in the duel. But then as soon as I saw mass charge, I was like, nope, mass change second, you're out. Nope, not gonna do it. You're a neg. I would just use the regular one and mass charge. I do not need you mass change second. So you're probably thinking at this point, well, does that mean that you think this card sucks, then? You think this card's shit? From the hero aspect, yes, you don't need it. It's not from the hero aspect. But if you read what it said correctly, you just target one monster you control, send it to the graveyard, then you summon a mass hero with the same attribute but with a higher level. That means anybody can use it. Anybody can use it. And if that means anybody can use it, all you have to do is just play it, discard, and summon. I mean, the problem is that it still is a neg 2, and B, that means that whatever deck you're gonna run this in, you gotta make room in your extra deck to allow this card, to allow the the fusion monster to be played. You gotta make room in your deck to allow this card to be played. But some of the mass heroes are very powerful, and they might be able to pull off some interesting plays, just because they are allowed to use this card. For example, Mermails, they can go ahead and go, play mass change second, change one of their, water monsters out and summon out acid and blow up your opponent's back row. Like blowing up your entire opponent's back row. Who the hell would see that from Mermails? And it's not like Mermails need help. Mermails are still powerful. I'm gonna put this on pause. This mass change second on pause. Go ahead and tell you guys, Mermails are still powerful. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear, they haven't been happy. They're still good. Did anybody see the European World Championship? Yeah, who won? Who won? Was it Medoches? No. Was it Hat? No, it wasn't Hat. Was it that new Lightsworn Ruler shit that everybody's hopping on the deck? Well, I mean, it made it to the finals, but it lost to something. Oh yeah, Mermails. And it wasn't lost. Mermail 2-0 whooped that Lightsworn nigga's ass. Like, GG, I win, champion Mermails. Mermails are still strong. Do not underestimate them. I can't believe, I went down to my locals and I was talking to people and I was like, Mermails, they're gonna get hit. And they're like, oh no, they're not gonna get hit. They haven't been topping. Shut the fuck up. Mermails are still good. Did you forget the whole? It seems like when we shift, we make shifts in formats, we forget about the past. Before even what was that pack? Was it Prime Origins? I think so. I forgot the name of the pack for some odd reason, but I think it was Prime Origins. But before even Primal Origins even came out with the Medoches and the artifacts, what? Before. Take it back even farther. Before Dragons of Legends came out, before you got the Hands and your Soul Charge and your Curry Bandits, before that, what deck was topping at the beginning of the format besides Gear Gia? Mermails! Mermails, they're still good. Mermails. So don't be surprised if they get hit on that list. Don't be surprised. They'll be like, what? How did Mermails get hit? They haven't been topping lately. Because Konami looks at the entire format, not just the end like you do. Swear to God, whenever people do their ban list predictions, they just look at the end and they're just like, oh man, that hat deck, it's just that hat deck, it's just been topping, so we need to, we need to hit this and 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 this. Hat kind of actually fell off, really. It was kind of gimmicky, I thought it was going to last a lot longer, but it kind of fell off. I guess people learned how to duel against it, and then it kind of just fell off. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't stable enough to remain one of those unique build decks that Konami hates, like Dino Rabbit and Teledad and I'm missing one. +1 Fire Fist. So I don't know. But Mermails, we can continue to hit it, I guess. We could take small hits, like we can be like, okay, we'll put Sheer to 2, or we'll put Lin to 2, or or we can just run up and kick the deck in the nuts so damn hard by being like, okay, Steus to 1, Pike to 1, because those would be the hits. That if either Tias or Pike goes down to 1, the deck is done. Like, they need those. Those are the playmakers, especially Tias. So, if both, then I will hand make a coffin, and then I will take a Mermail deck and I'll put it in there and I will bury it 6 feet under, because damn. But I don't think the Konami's gonna go to those extremes. But I definitely think that's just gonna be a hit. Anyway, Mass Change second. Yeah, you can use it in Mermails. You can go ahead and turn one of your water monsters into an acid, wipe them back up. But the one that I definitely think will be played more and might be a more interesting play is turning a dark monster into Darklaw. I think that would be a pretty interesting play. And seeing how the format is shaping, of course we're not going to get this by the time anything is relevant right now may not be relevant by the time we get this. I see maybe getting the structure deck maybe late this year, early next year. So, people saying free my nigga Stratos right now. I mean, why should I give it to you now when you're not getting the structure deck until, like, December, January? We can deal with it when that time comes along, but, if the decks that are still relevant now are relevant then, then I'd say an interesting play that you might be able to pull off, and it's Evil Swarms. And I think Evil Swarms are going to be, powerful decks in this upcoming format. Depending on what gets hit, my friend Ryan topped our locals with an Evil Swarm deck, and I've been putting that work even despite Boojins, and I think he did duel against Boojins, but my opinion, Boojins are a little bit overhyped. They're too slow. But with Shadal's coming out, Evil Swarm Ophion, no, I don't have to worry about your fusions. Those scary things that that mid-rash that I should be afraid of, because then I can only special summon once per turn, and you can't be destroyed by my card effect, so I can't throw my artifacts at you, I can't throw my hands at you. Oh no, Ophion just says, how about you don't summon that? How about you don't do that? And then we have Dragon Rulers, variants of Dragon Rulers. You can go ahead and stop them, of course. And what else? You just have Hat in general, hands the artifacts, so, it may not be able to stop the hands, but Ophion can stop the artifacts, but maybe even a scarier play, just having one of your Evil Swarms on the field, and second mass change that fucker into Darklaw and be like, ha ha ha, and then summon an Ophion. The summon a Darklaw and an Ophion just gives your opponent the middle finger. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. People say that Evil Swarms don't have a good Boojin matchup. If you can mass change one of your Evil Swarms into a Darklaw, shake my hand. Shake my damn hand. I, A, didn't see that coming, and B, that is awesome, because that is a great way for Evil Swarms to handle Boojins. Especially if you can do it early in the duel. Nope, that's ban. All the monsters that would be sent to graveyard are banished just for my opponent, not even for me. So my Kirkion can still do some shit, because, yeah, it doesn't affect me. Not that Evil Swarms can't play under macro, but I'm just saying, it's a extra deck macro, That's what makes it really powerful, is that it can be utilized whenever you can, grab it out. It's not like, oh, well, macro's 1 out of 40. This this can be grabbed whenever you want. It is there, so go ahead and grab it, and that's what will make it strong, as long as you have the mass change second. So being early duel, if you can go ahead and mass change second one of your evil swims into Dark Law, you know, all them boojins, like, you know, like hair and turtle and Quillen, nope, they're banished. You know, you have to discard Crane to the graveyard to even use it. So I'll just go, okay, you know, Dark Law, attack your Yamato. Oh, I want to use my Crane. You can't, because it would get banished instead of going to the graveyard. Therefore, you can't use it. Sorry. And then, see, so that'd be great. It would be great against, you know, the Dragon Rulers if we can get it out early. You know, they can't handle being banished. Artifacts, they need to go to the graveyard, and of course, unless you get Sanctum, because that would just kind of suck, you know. You'd just be like, oh yeah, Dark Law, then, you know, if your artifacts go to the graveyard, then they're banished, so you don't get to summon them. Sanctum, summon Moral Talk, pop. Sorry. But, also, with the Boojins, his second effect, when they activate the Tenki, their card would get, you know, one of their cards would get banished, you know, and pot, so that's good. And then, of course, you know, hands, you know, one of the major problems with, you know, with Evil Swarm is that, you know, you can go Evil Swarm all day, Ophion all day long, but then as soon as your opponent wants to be a butt and summon a Fire Hand and crash into you, shit, now shit's hitting the fan. But if you have a Dark Law on the field, like, okay, sure, come on, bring it, hands. Bring it on, and then, nope. So, Mass Change second, when it comes to, like, other decks, I mean, I really don't want to talk about anybody else, because there's really no one else that I'm just like, oh, yeah, like, I don't see Harpies second Mass changing into, Kamikaze. I don't see light decks, such as, like, you know, Constellars or Boojins turning into Koga. I don't see that, so yeah, it's just, maybe some Mermail players might want to turn into Acid, maybe, and maybe some Dark players might want to turn into Dark Law, but that's it. That's really it. But, in other decks, like those, interesting place. In regular heroes, regular mass heroes, no, it's a neg 2. You know, I'm already neg 1ing on regular mass change, unless I'm mass changing, Shadow Mist and then getting that search, so to do this and have to discard as well, like, no thank you, no thank you. I got my regular mass change, and I got my mass charge, so I really don't need mass change second. So, thank you for the offer, but I'll just keep it. I'll just stay without it. Alright, so this was another card review of the hero cards, and just to inform you guys some actual hero news, which it just happened to be like this, you know, right in between the hero marathon of card review. Tomorrow for daily duels, you're actually getting a double daily duels. You are getting not only, you know, slaying with Slate using Mermails, because like I said, Mermails are still good, and I want to pretty much keep the deck on until it gets hit. So, but it will be taken out soon. Mermails, I'm just waiting for the deck to get hit, and what will be taking its place will be Mass Heroes. And I made a deck of Mass Heroes, and to celebrate Daily Duels episode 365, I will be doing the deck profile of the hero deck that will be replacing Mermails whenever it's time to replace Mermails. So, it's unique, it's different. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to tell you 2 cards that are not even in the deck, and you can just go ahead and imagine how unique the deck is. One card that's not even in the deck is Alias. Alias is not in the deck. And another card that's not even in the deck, and this one's probably even a little bit weirder, there's no E-Emergency calls in the deck because the deck doesn't need it. So, look forward to the deck profile tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be some unique things in there. And you're going to be like, wow, there's some interesting text, Daniel. And if you guys want to go ahead and help me out with the deck, you can go ahead and comment any suggestions, anything, and we can maybe get the deck changed around and get it working for when it gets put on Daily Duels. So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Card Review. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. And I'll see you guys on Thursday with another hero card to look at. I guess we'll go ahead and go Contrast Hero Chaos. Thanks for watching.